Okay, now let's look at average cost. Average cost, the way I'm going to show you, the way you work this is what you assume, unless you're told differently. Like you may be told outright, compute average cost by taking beginning inventory, uh, you know, plus ending inventory, beginning inventory plus ending inventory. You might be told, hey, take beginning inventory, uh, add it to ending inventory, and divide by 2. If you're not told that, if you're not explicitly told that, let me show you how you get average cost. What you do with average cost is one of the things you want to try to calculate is you want to calculate the total number of units available for sale. Let's do the easy one first. You always assume you're not playing this game of when was stuff sold. What you're doing is, okay, from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, what's the most amount of units that potentially could have been sold, right? Well, you notice here that it's 6 plus 5 is 11, and 11 and 10 is 21. Don't get caught up in the timing. You just add up all the units. 6 plus 5 plus 11, excuse me, plus 10 equals 21. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got 3 layers, and let's do the units over here. I'll tell you what, let's not do that. Let's do units over here. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay, and this is units available for sale. This is not units sold. This is units that potentially you would have had an opportunity to sell. That's the beginning layer. You could have sold at 6, and you could have sold out of these layers. 6 and 5 and 10 is 11. So let's go 6, 5, 10. See? 6, 5, 10. And this gives us 21. Okay? And then the other thing that you calculate in addition to the units is the total dollar values. Not this. Don't pick this up. Don't pick up the per cost. Pick the largest dollar amount here, which this is the dollars available for sale. Units available for sale, largest number possible. Dollars available for sale, largest number possible. So let's take 990 and 830. Here we're talking dollars. Okay, and we're pulling the 990, 830, 990. That's tied to that. 830. It's tied to that. Hang on, my phone is going weird. And last but not least, 990, 830, 1750. That's tied to that. Okay, so now it's just a matter of adding these dollars available for sale, which is 990 plus 830 plus 1750, gives you a total of 3570. You will notice what we've done is basically, again, notice how your anchor in all these problems is the layers. What we've basically done is add up all the units to create the total largest number of units we could potentially sell, and then the dollars to give us the total number of dollars that potentially could be sold. Okay, and then you just divide. Okay, so it's 3570 divided by 21 equals 170. It's $170 per unit. This is really the hardest part of the calculation. If you can master this, if you can add the dollars, the total number of dollars available for sale, and the total number of units available for sale before considering any kind of sales, it's pretty easy because then you get the 170, and you just come over here, and cost of goods sold turns into well, let's do inventory because that's the easiest one, right? Ending inventory, you know that we kept 3 units, right? We know we have 3 units and 6 units. That's our 9 here, right? So that hasn't changed. Number of units left hasn't changed. The number of units sold hasn't changed. That's all the same. The only thing that these methods swing around is they swing around the dollars. So we're going to take $9, 9 units, and we're going to multiply it by that 170. So 9 times 170 is 1530. Okay, that's, again, I like to do ending inventory first since it's a little easier. It tells you literally how much is left. 3 and 6, there's 9. And then we know we sold 12 because that's the difference. You will notice something interesting here. Notice that the total largest number that's available for sale is 21. You will notice we kept 9. 21 minus 9, right, is 12. So I mean, you can kind of back into it that way. But 12 at our magic number of 170 is 2040. Okay? And that is how you calculate average cost. Again, pay attention to your layers, sum up all the units you potentially could have sold throughout the month, the number of dollars worth of inventory you potentially could have sold, stick it in dollars first, units second, so you can get that nice division left to right, and that gives you the magic amount that is applied against how much is left, because it told you, and how much was sold. Notice that 9 and 12 gives you that nice and neat 21, this tie back to 21. I hope this helps you as you work through average cost.